Most people spend years working hard and still wonder why their income never really changes. The truth is, it is rarely about how much effort you are putting in. It is about which skills you are building. The world is shifting faster than most people are prepared for, and the skills that create real financial opportunity in the next 5 years are not the ones most people are currently focused on. In this video, you will discover 10 high-value skills that are already creating serious income for the people who have them, and that will only become more valuable as time moves forward. Pay close attention, because even one of these skills, developed consistently, has the power to completely change your financial direction. Skill 1. Artificial intelligence literacy. You do not need to be an engineer or a developer to benefit from AI, but you do need to understand how to use it. AI tools are already being used to write content, analyze data, build marketing campaigns, automate tasks, and run entire workflows with a fraction of the traditional effort. The people who know how to direct these tools effectively are becoming indispensable in almost every industry. Learning how to use AI to produce better results faster is not a technical skill anymore. It is a professional survival skill, and right now, the gap between those who use it well and those who ignore it is growing every single day. Skill 2. Data analysis and interpretation. Every business in the world is sitting on data. The problem is that most of them do not know what to do with it. People who can look at numbers, identify patterns, and translate those patterns into clear decisions are being paid extremely well across tech, healthcare, finance, marketing, and beyond. You do not need a statistics degree to get started, as tools like Excel, Google Sheets, and beginner-level platforms like Tableau make this skill far more accessible than it used to be. The ability to turn raw information into useful insight is one of the most transferable and well-compensated skills you can develop right now. Skill 3. Copywriting and persuasive communication. The ability to write words that move people to take action has always been valuable, but in a world driven by digital content, online business, and constant competition for attention, it has become one of the most lucrative skills available. Copywriters write the emails that generate millions in sales. They write the ads that fill event registrations. They write the landing pages that turn visitors into customers. And the best part is that this skill extends beyond writing. Persuasive communication, whether written or spoken, makes you more effective in sales, leadership, negotiation, and content creation. It compounds across everything you do. These first 3 skills are already reshaping how money moves in the modern economy. The next set goes even further, and they apply to far more people than you might expect. Skill 4. Personal branding and content creation. Your reputation used to be limited to the people who knew you personally. That is no longer true. Today, a single person with a smartphone and a clear message can build an audience, establish authority, and create income streams that a traditional career path could never offer. Whether through short-form video, a newsletter, a podcast, or social media, people who know how to present themselves consistently and compellingly online are opening doors that simply did not exist a decade ago. This is not just for influencers. It is for consultants, coaches, freelancers, executives, and entrepreneurs. Your personal brand is an asset, and like any asset, it grows when you invest in it. Skill 5. Sales and negotiation. Every dollar that has ever changed hands involved someone who knew how to sell. Whether you are selling a product, a service, an idea, or yourself in an interview, the ability to communicate value and guide someone toward a decision is directly tied to your income potential. Negotiation works the same way. Knowing how to negotiate a salary, a contract, or a business deal can add more to your financial life than almost any other single skill. And yet most people never deliberately develop it. The people who do consistently earn more, keep more, and create better opportunities for themselves at every stage of their career. Skill 6. Financial literacy and investing basics. Earning money is one thing. Understanding how to grow and protect it is something entirely different. Most people were never taught how money actually works, how compound interest builds wealth over time, how to think about assets versus liabilities, how to start investing even with a small amount. Financial literacy does not require a finance degree. It requires deliberate learning and consistent application. Yet the people who understand basic investing principles and start early, even with modest amounts, are the ones who build lasting wealth. This skill does not just help you make more, it helps you keep and multiply what you already have. Skill 7. Coding and automation. You do not need to become a software engineer, but understanding the basics of coding, or even no-code automation tools, gives you a serious advantage in almost any field. Automation is quietly eliminating repetitive tasks across every industry. The people who know how to build simple automations, whether through Python basics, tools like Zapier, or no-code platforms, are saving companies thousands of hours and getting paid generously for it. Even a basic understanding of how systems and code work changes how you approach problems and makes you significantly more valuable in any professional environment. You are more than halfway through, and the remaining skills are some of the most overlooked high-income opportunities of the next 5 years. Skill 8. Project management and execution. Ideas are everywhere. People who can actually execute them are rare. Project management is the skill of taking a goal and breaking it down into a clear plan, keeping people aligned, managing timelines, and delivering results. Certified project managers are in demand across virtually every industry. And the skill itself translates into leadership roles, consulting opportunities, and freelance work. More importantly, being known as someone who gets things done is one of the fastest ways to earn trust, advancement, and higher compensation in any professional setting. Skill 9. Critical thinking and problem solving. As AI handles more routine tasks, the skills that remain distinctly human become more valuable, not less. Critical thinking, the ability to question assumptions, and evaluate information carefully, and arrive at sound decisions, is something machines cannot replicate with full reliability. Organizations are actively looking for people who can navigate complexity, think independently, and solve problems that do not come with a clear instruction manual. This skill does not come from a single course. It develops through reading widely, challenging your own assumptions, and practicing deliberate reasoning over time. Skill 10. Emotional intelligence and leadership. The higher you go in any field, the more your success depends on how well you understand and work with people. Emotional intelligence is the ability to manage your own emotions, read others accurately, communicate with empathy, and build trust consistently. Leaders with high emotional intelligence retain better teams, close more deals, and navigate conflict more effectively than those who rely on technical skill alone. In a world where remote work, diverse teams, and rapid change are the norm, this skill is becoming one of the clearest differentiators between people who plateau and people who rise. Here's the most important thing to take away from everything you just heard. You do not need to master all 10 of these skills at once. You need to pick 1 or 2 that align with where you are right now and where you want to go. Then invest in them consistently, deliberately, and patiently. Wealth rarely comes from luck or timing alone, and it comes from building real value in areas the world is willing to pay for. Every single skill on this list represents a genuine and growing demand. That demand is not slowing down. It is accelerating. The opportunity is in front of you right now. What you do with it is entirely up to you. If this video gave you clarity and direction, share it with someone who is figuring out their next move. And if you want more content that helps you build real skills and create real results, yet subscribe so you never miss a video. You have more potential than you are currently using. Start building today.